Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn from Holistic Health and Wellness. Just popping in here today to give you a few tips as usual. So thank you for joining me. Thanks for those who are on the replay. I would love for you just to put a hashtag in there, live, hashtag replay, whichever you're listening to. So I wanted to come in today with a few tips, kind of tips, but talking a little bit about weight loss. So I was a yo-yo dieter all of my life. I went on every fad diet that was out there, quite a few memorable ones for sure. So that didn't happen until really after I've had my kids. I put on a lot of weight after I had the kids. I did not take care of myself, and so I found myself still looking pregnant. It was so embarrassing because I would go out to eat or out shopping wherever. And at that time, the dresses were in that were kind of A-lined, or they came right under the bust area and then they were loose. And I can't tell you how many times people ask me, when is your baby due? So you talk about embarrassing. Really took a beating to my self-confidence and to who I was because I felt fat. So that may be you. Maybe you didn't get rid of your baby weight. Maybe you've been on every fad diet there is out there and you just find that you lose it for a while and then you put it back on. So for me, that whole thing of people thinking I was pregnant just did something to my self-esteem. I got worse and worse. So when I finally, years later, started seriously trying to lose weight, and I was in that diet mentality, and I call it a diet mentality because I don't do that anymore. But the goal was to take off the weight. So I took off the weight and got down into small clothes. And of course, it again didn't last very long, and it's very discouraging when that happens. Excuse me, our great Florida weather. So you probably know what that's like. You look at yourself in the mirror, you really don't like what you see. It's really embarrassing. You really don't want people to see you. So you buy big bathing suits that are kind of loose. That's what I did, so that you hope people don't see that poochy belly. And you just don't feel good about yourself. You're not happy. It tends to make you feel a little depressed. It really, so you might be in a position where you get ready for work in the morning and you try clothes on and they just don't fit, and you leave in the morning and there's a pile of clothes on the floor. Or you may have a closet that goes from maybe a size 6 to a size 14. I know I definitely did that for a long time, and I wouldn't get rid of any of them. I would keep them in there because it was my safety net, because what happens when I lose the weight, and then what happens when I gain it back again. So if that's you, if you're in that type of situation, I just want to encourage you, because I was able to transform my life. I'm no better than anybody else. I'm no different to anybody else. So what worked for me can work for you. And it's not about a diet. You have to get out of the diet mentality that we have been taught and get into a healthy lifestyle mentality, because that way you can be successful and you can keep it off. You can feel healthier, you can feel energized. And if you're like I used to be, when I'd fall asleep at my desk in the afternoon, literally, or be fighting to keep my eyes open just to have sustainable energy, it means so much. It just transforms your life. And that's how it was for me. And that's what I'd like to be able to teach my clients to do. So, in reality, I know that a health coaching program isn't for everybody, but I do know that you can afford a small amount every month. And so I'm beta testing and changing my membership platform so that I can be more inclusive. I can teach you how to lose weight, how to be energized, how to live a healthier, better life, how to meal prep easily with a lot of the recipes that I give out, and just teach you some real life alternatives and make it very simple and inexpensive for you. So I'm beta testing it, as I said. So I'm offering a free 1-month trial. and then it will be $24.99. And the great thing about that is that I've watched membership groups and I've seen that they start off a low price and then people raise them probably $20. One that I've been looking at recently started fairly low, started at $49.99. It went up to $69.99. And I believe at any time now it's going way up there to like $99. So the promise is that when you go into my beta program at the $24.99, you will always stay at that $24.99. So you'll get value, but I don't want it to be overwhelming, but you'll get access to me. So it will be like having one-on-one coaching, but without the expense. So I'm going to drop down here. The link to my website takes you to the membership site, but it's my old membership site. So I'm going to just drop a PayPal button because I got it set up so that you can do your $1 membership trial and then go into the monthly. You can cancel anytime, but I'm just so excited about it because I want to offer people a way to be healthy, a way to get your energy back, a way to lose the weight in a way that you can still enjoy your foods and in a way that you can sustain that weight loss. So I hope that you will hop on there with me. I'll welcome you with open arms and be as open and honest with you as I can and be as helpful to you as I can. So please join me and drop a comment again below if you're on the replay, if you're on live, and let me know where you're listening in from. This is Lynn from Holistic Health and Wellness. I hope that you have a really great day and a good rest of your week. Stay healthy and happy. Bye.